You're listening to Navid Moosa of the Mindset Movement.
Good day, good people. My name is Navid Moosa. I'm your host today and always for the Mindset Movement. Um, First time listeners, thank you. We know there's a lot of information out there. You come to listen to us here, and we thank you for that. Long time listeners, thank you for your loyalty. We love you just as much as the newbies. So, look, here we talk about the mindset of an entrepreneur, the mindset of a business owner, whether you're aspiring to be one or you're a new one or a veteran one, doesn't matter. If you're if you're just somebody who's looking to get out of your 9 to 5 and do a 5 to 9 permanently, we talk about that here. We try to get it covered, and at the same time, we don't do any fluff pieces. We get right into it. So today, we're going to discuss, um, in particular, we're going to talk about when you bring on people into your company, not necessarily an employee, but maybe even as the independent contractor. And I bring this up because um, I got a phone call, which it was. I got a phone call for one of my students. For those who don't know, I do coaching, and one of my students who is a real estate agent, and he is not with my brokerage. He's with another brokerage. And he called me up and goes, "Hey, I got something here. I want to run it by you." I'm like, "Yeah, cool." So we speak, and it's basically a traditional transaction. Now, by that, what I mean is he's there's a property that's listed on the MLS. He has a client who wants to buy it, and it's listed by another agent. So he's asking me how to help him write up an offer, which I find it kind of weird because he doesn't work in my office. He works at another brokerage, but I didn't mind helping him out because he is a student in my coaching program. So as I'm walking him through the process, I'm like, why, I don't mind you calling me for this, but why did you not call your office? I know the office that you work with. I'm familiar with those big box, that particular big box company. "W- Why didn't you call them?" He said, "I did." He said, "But they keep blowing me off and saying they don't have time and they're busy and whatnot." And I know they have staff there. Like I know this office. I know the office owner. I know what their setup is. And unfortunately, this is not the first time I've heard this about this office. So that's why I believe it. At first, when I heard it from other people, I'm like, nah, that can't be right. Like I know those people and they're good people. They wouldn't do that. But you keep hearing the same thing over and over again. Maybe it's not what I thought it was, or it's changed. So as as we're discussing, he's telling me, he was like, "Yeah, man, I just, I had this offer here, and I wrote one up before. They helped me out. Wrote the second one up. I kind of fumbled through it, but I got through it. Now this is a different one because this buyer is an FHA buyer, so it's got some different boxes I have to check mark and stuff like that." And so, look, the purpose of me kind of telling you this is that when you bring on people, you have to give them support. You have to give them support, especially if they're new to the business. Even if they're seasoned and they come to your company, you still need to give them support because your system is just that, it's yours. It's not necessarily the one they came from. For one reason or another, they came over or you recruited them, or I want to phrase it, but you still need an opportunity to um to help them grow within your system. Right. And I talk about that in my class. I do talk about systems versus um operations, and they're not the same. They flow a little bit differently. So what I really want to convey in this particular cast, in this particular episode, is, look, it's all fine then your business is going. Congratulations, I'm glad it is. And now you're going to bring on your first person, whether it be an employee or independent contractor, doesn't make a difference. You're bringing on somebody to help represent you and your brand that you've worked so hard to build. So just thinking, hey, I'm too busy, I can't do this, you just go and learn, it doesn't work that way. You need to think about where you were months, days, weeks, years ago, how you started, and how you wish somebody was there to help you out. Now, I'm sure somebody say, well, guess what? I wish somebody, but no one did. So I did this myself. And you were able to. So congratulations. But remember that frustration you felt. Remember that feeling of, damn, I really wish somebody was there. You now have an opportunity to fulfill that wish to somebody who's saying that. That says, damn, I wish somebody was there. You're that somebody. Remember that frustration. This business is not about just lining your pockets and getting fat off other people. This business, and now when I say this business, I mean the business of entrepreneurship. The business of being in business is about people over profits, period. I don't care what you do. It does not matter. The minute you put money over anything else, it's all going to go downhill. I can guarantee it. Been there, done it more than I like to admit. And it wasn't until it clicked for me personally that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it about the people. The hell with me. I'm gonna make it about the people. Once I did that, once I paid it forward consistently without looking for a payback on my end to me, and it was a genuine paying it forward, that's when everything started clicking. That's when my business started to grow the best. And I just had this, this aha moment, this epiphany, whatever you want to call it, of wow, okay, this is what they mean. You hear it, but until you actually do it. And so this is what I want to encourage all business owners to do. When you have the opportunity to bring on someone to your staff, to your list of vendors or however, just someone you're going to work with closely, um, make sure you invest into them. Make sure you invest into how they learn. Not everyone learns the same way. Your system is your system. Don't deviate from it. It's how you got here. However, that system, how people comprehend it, is going to be differently person by person. So you want to take the time to bring them on board. You want to bring the time to make sure that they are getting what they need when they're there. Right? That's you, they're representing you. They're representing your brand. You'll flourish 10 times when they flourish. I guarantee you that. So that's all I got for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please come back for another episode. Listen to my old episodes as well. Again, check me out at navidmoosa.com for more podcasts. It's also on Spotify and wherever you get your favorite podcasts at. And my course, the Mindset Movement Agent Tour course, is on my website, navidmoosa.com. You can buy it there, and hope to see you guys next week or hear from you guys next week as well. Take care, be good, and I say each and every week, do right by the client and everything else will fall into place. I guarantee that. Peace out. Be careful. Be safe.